Have you ever been to a wedding, looked at the bride, and felt your eyes well up with tears? Not because you're sad, but because it's just so beautiful. Or have you ever seen a puppy so ridiculously cute that you literally said, "I just want to eat you up"? If you have, I have news for you. You are not weird, and you are not broken. You are a living, breathing example of one of the brain's most fascinating defense mechanisms. Today, we are talking about the reason your face sometimes lies about what you're feeling. We're talking about the science of why we cry when we're happy, laugh when we're nervous, and get the sudden urge to squeeze a baby until it squeaks. This is the story of your body's emergency brake. We have all been there. The moment the emotion inside us doesn't match the expression outside us. Psychologists call this dimorphous expression. It sounds complicated, but it's actually a very simple concept. It happens when you feel an emotion so intensely, so overwhelmingly, that your brain panics. It's not that your brain is confused. It's that your brain is trying to save you from the intensity of your own feelings. And today, we're going to find out exactly how that works. Think of your brain like a high-performance sports car. It's amazing. It can go 0 to 60 in seconds. But every engine has a red line, a point where if you push it any harder, the whole thing blows up. When you experience a massive emotion, let's say the pure, unfiltered joy of winning a gold medal, or the blinding rage of someone stealing your parking spot, your emotional throttle slams to the floor. This is your sympathetic nervous system kicking in. This is the gas pedal. It floods you with adrenaline. Your heart races, your palms sweat. You are running hot. Now this is great for short bursts. But here's the thing about your body. It hates chaos. It wants to be at a calm, manageable baseline. If that red-hot emotion, that state A, keeps going, your body knows it's in danger. It knows it can't sustain that fever pitch. If it did, you would crash. You would burn out. So in a split second, the brain makes a choice. It hits the emergency brake. It triggers the parasympathetic nervous system. This is the cooling fan. It's the system that says, "Whoa there, partner. You're going to blow a gasket." And here is where it gets weird. To stop the intense joy, state A, the brain doesn't just gently tap the brakes, it slams them. It generates a secondary opposing emotion, state B, with enough force to neutralize the first. The hottest anger results in the coldest silence. The highest joy results in tears, because the body is desperately trying to cool itself down. This isn't just a theory. There's a psychological model for this called the opponent process theory. Let's imagine your emotions are a thermostat. You keep it set at a comfortable 70 degrees. That's your happy place, your baseline. Now something amazing happens. State A kicks in. Let's say it's the love you feel looking at your newborn child for the first time. Boom. The temperature in the room skyrockets to 100 degrees. It's beautiful, but it's too much. The system is overwhelmed. Instantly, the thermostat kicks on the air conditioner. This blast of cold air is state B. It's the opposing process. In this case, it might be the sudden, overwhelming urge to cry. The stronger the initial heat, the harder the air conditioner has to work. That's why you see massive bodybuilders, the toughest guys in the world, crying when they win a championship. The joy is so physically immense that their body has to purge it. They aren't sad they won. They are releasing the physical tension that the joy created. The tears are a pressure release valve. They are the body saying, "If I don't let this out, my heart is going to explode." And this explains the cold silence of anger too. Someone who is truly earth-shatteringly furious doesn't shout. They go quiet. That silence isn't calm. That silence is the air conditioner roaring to life at full blast, desperately trying to freeze the heat out of existence. It's the ultimate warning sign. It tells the other person, you have crossed a line. So what does this actually look like inside your body? Let's paint the picture. Scenario, you have just won the lottery. You check the numbers. They match. Sympathetic nervous system, go. Adrenaline dump, heart hammering. You are pure, unadulterated excitement. The high is intoxicating. But your body sees that red line approaching. It knows it can't run at 100% throttle forever. So almost instantaneously, it counterattacks. The parasympathetic system signals for chemicals to slow your heart rate, to calm your nerves. In that moment of chaos, where the gas and the brake are both floored, the result is a kind of emotional static. Your brain is screaming for a victory yell, but your body is demanding calm. The compromise? A choked sob, tears of joy. It's your body doing a physiological double take. Scientists call this the silent peak. It's the moment the two opposing forces are at their strongest, locked together in a perfect stalemate. You are experiencing two opposite things at once, and the result is a tear rolling down your cheek while you smile. Okay, now that we understand the science, let's talk about my favorite example of this. It's called cute aggression. Have you ever seen something so cute that you just wanted to squeeze it? Or bite it? Or just aggressively shake your fists? You look at a fluffy puppy and think, I just want to eat you up. You don't actually want to eat the puppy. You love the puppy. But here's what's happening. The positive emotion is so overwhelmingly adorable, so intensely positive, that your brain actually gets worried. It thinks, whoa, this is too cute. If I feel this happy any longer, I might become incapacitated. I might stop functioning. I might just stare at this puppy forever and forget to eat. So to protect you, it triggers a splash of the opposite emotion, aggression. It adds a little bit of, I want to squeeze, to the overwhelming feeling of, I want to cherish. It's the grit in the gears. It brings the intensity down just enough so you can stay functional. It allows you to look at the cute thing without your brain melting into a puddle of goo. So the next time you're at a funeral and you feel a laugh bubbling up in your throat because the eulogy is just too heartfelt, don't be embarrassed. The next time your partner does something so sweet that you feel the urge to gently bite their arm, don't worry, you aren't broken. You aren't confused. You are witnessing the breathtaking complexity of your own inner world. You are feeling the emergency brake engage just before your heart flies out of your chest. This is your brain protecting you from the very feelings it creates. It is a system so sophisticated, so finely tuned, that it sometimes has to speak in contradictions just to keep you safe. The tears, the laughter, the silence, the urge to squeeze, they aren't glitches. They are proof that you are feeling something deeply enough to require an emergency brake in the first place. And honestly, that's a pretty wonderful way to be human. Thanks for watching. If you've ever cried at a wedding or wanted to squeeze a puppy, hit that like button. It lets the algorithm know we're not alone in this. And subscribe for more stories about the weird stuff your brain does.